If you've been sending your writing out to magazines and small press and the like, actually at some point, there's a chance that it will be accepted. And what happens next? Well, depending on whether it's for an anthology or for a magazine or quite what it's for, there will be different things happening. But for example, recently I sent in a couple of pieces to a magazine and they were accepted. Now that was great. I was then asked to send in a biography so that they could include that, because it was a magazine that was going to have a lot of poems in. All of the poets were going to have their biography included in the magazine, and they wanted to know my social media so that they could refer to that in their own social media. What else did they? They sent out proofs. They sent out, okay, it was a PDF, but they laid out all the poems and they sent out a proof of the magazine and said, will you check it and make sure that it's the way it should be? And in fact, mine wasn't. I'd indented one of my lines much more than usual for reasons. And that had got lost in the transcription. So that meant that I then had to say, no, this needs changing. And I think I'd lost a comma somewhere and that also needed changing. So they took back the proof copies for everybody, and then they sent out another copy to check on. And this is brilliant. A lot of small magazines don't have the team and the time to do that sort of back and forth with every contributor. But if they do, it's a wonderful opportunity to make sure that things are perfect, because let's be honest, this is a point where your work is going to be out there in front of an audience who is not your family, not your writing group, not your beta readers, not the people who normally see your writing, and you want it to be the best it can be. So just be expecting that and be prepared to do your own proofreading when it comes back to you like that. And congratulations if you have got something accepted.